What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. We're back with another roster review. Next, we've got HMS Vengeance. Look at the guild name, Womp Rat Cantina. That's hilarious. You guys know I enjoy the funny in-game names, the guild names. Alright, if this is your first time catching one of my shows, I do love to do roster reviews. I like to do shout-outs. I enjoy Star Wars Galaxy Heroes banter. So if you'd like to get on the roster review, definitely get in my Discord. The link is always in the description. Come join my home. It's full of great people from all over the world, just helping each other grow in the game. Alright, so when I review people's rosters, I like to do things differently. I don't like to just criticize someone that I've never even heard from or got a message from. So I have some questions that are pinned to my Discord that I think are really cool. Alright, so number one, explain your in-game name. I like to know this stuff. I'm Darth Kimchi. So HMS Vengeance is his favorite ship. So that's what the name of his account. I didn't even know what HMS Vengeance was. I had to Google it. Look at this thing. It is the fourth and final Vanguard class submarine of the Royal Navy. Vengeance carries the Trident ballistic missile. Alright, that's an awesome submarine. So I got you, man. Huge Sith bomb. That's a cool name. Alright, you see it there next. Current fleet grind. We'll talk about that in a second. I love the questions. I think it's so fun to talk to people, instead of just looking through the roster. I like to ask certain kind of questions. Like I said, I love Star Wars Galaxy Heroes banter. I love the community. Alright, so he's in Herodium 4. Good job, buddy. I think Kyber 5 and Kyber 4 are the most fun because you have to have more teams, and I think it gives you a better chance. So I highly recommend jumping up into Kyber. And I'm usually in Kyber 3. Didn't do too well these last rounds. Tried some experience. Y'all saw my Wampa fail versus Night Sisters. Kyber 4, Kyber 5 is the land of fun. Alright, let's go to your fleet first. You are ranked number 37. Great job. You're getting crystals. I'm sure you can get a lot higher. In my shard, executors are like number 1 through number 15. Now profanities, Leviathans you'll see. So good job with executor. Let's get in there and take a look. Alright, so I always want to ask as well as, can you beat executor? He said he beats executor with mirror match. Okay. And then profanity with malevolence plus Imperial TIE bomber. I've never even heard of that. That's why I love the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. I like my Discord. I learned so much. Okay, good to know. I'm not sure if a 5-star executor beats a 7-star executor. I'm not too sure about that. I don't do fleet at all. He did say that he doesn't have anything for Leviathan, though. Alright, so you got your ships. Malevolence Negotiator, Executor, good job. You got Finalizer. Finalizer beats Executor. I do hear Malevolence can as well. He's got the Radis working on. So good job. When you work on a fleet like this, you don't have to set such a huge defense like I do. Alright, regular ships wise. Quick little breeze through. Got all your traditional ships. Usually see that R5. Good job, R6. Ebon Hawk, I know, is a good ship to have. Alright. Good job. Whenever you see a Wedge and a Biggs relic, that's a good home one fleet. Look at that TIE Dagger. Your fleet's way better than mine, buddy. Okay, you got all the pilotless Evers. Bacon Tomato, Hyena Bomber, Imperial TIE Bomber, Rebel Y-Wing, Vulture Droid. Whew, those grinds are done. Okay. TIE Echelon note is needed for the Executor counter. Alright, your fleet's way better than mine. Good job with working on your fleet. Let's go back to the main wall. Like I said, that's the thing with my problem with my account. I still hang in Kyber 3 with no fleet at all. But having a good fleet, it also makes Grand Arena more fun for you. You don't have to set such a huge defense like I do. So good job for working on your fleet. Look at that JML squad. Good job. Let's get in there and take a look. Alright guys, back to the questions. This is the most fun part when people DM me and I can go over kind of like just looking at someone's grind. So he said that his current squad grind, hardest tune grind, faction grind. I like to know these kind of things instead of just looking through your roster. He said he's currently farming Jedi Master Kenobi. Great job there. He is a great galactic legend. He says, I want to get all my Sith to R5 by December. Okay, I think you can. You do it. Do it. Alright, favorite tunes, max 4. Just because the shows get too long, no one will watch the whole show. So kind of keep these shows, pretty simple, usually less than 30 minutes. I try. Alright, so Mara Jade, Moff Gideon, Grandmaster Yoda. Nice, let's take a look. You guys know I like Mara Jade. Let's put in order speed. Where's your mirror? Oh, second fastest tune. That's what I'm talking about. All right, all right. You guys know I say it all the time. I just did this short on it. If you could date anyone in the Star Wars world, who would it be? Mine, Mara Jade, or Bastila Fallen? Look at her, look at her. All right. Perfect modding set. 4 speed, 2 potency. Ooh. 356 speed. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. HMS Vengeance. In my Discord, he goes by CT. What is it? CT5597. There's so many CTs in my Discord. I think I messaged the wrong person at first. All right, good job for the speed. 356. Potency 81%. You know, if you're putting her on defense, you definitely want a lot more potency because I solo with Wampa. But this probably could be an offensive Mara Jade. That's nice. 356 speed, 81% potency. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful Mara Jade. All right. Moff Gideon. I think Moff Gideon's amazing. I love my Gidme squad. I would look into that. If I were you, Padme, Gidme, because you need squads. That's what you need. You need more good squads. Let's take a look. Ooh, that's a spicy Moff Gideon. 373 speed is, wow, bro. Wow. Okay, why so fast? Why he's so spicy? Look at potency. I want him to be, mine's like 350 something. I want him to be 360 because Seventh Sister can get up to like 350, 355 speed. So good job, 373. That's fantastic. That's a beautiful Moff Gideon. Take a little turn, Moff. That's a super fast Moff. Look at his pants. What's going on with his pants? All right, let's keep going. So much better having a PC on my phone. The tunes look so small. All right, next. What you got, bro? You got Grandmaster Yoda. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I love to do roster reviews. I want to see cool things. All right, let's take a look here. Look at that Hermit Yoda. Looks funny. Grandmaster Yoda. That's awesome. Beautifully modded. 4 offense, 2 crit chance. Exactly what you want to see because he does special damage and the crit chance is pretty low. You could also do health for a secondary set. Let's take a look. R8. 304. Beautiful. Average 40 boost with JKR, about 344. Great job there. You know, it's super fast, but nowadays, if you can get them faster, be great. But it's more of to have Jedi Knight revving faster. All right, good job there. What's his special damage looking like? Ooh, yeah, that's a hard-hitting Grandmaster Yoda. 12,000 damage. That's up there with like Galactic Legends. Critical chance, see, only 34.41%. Good job with Grandmaster Yoda, buddy. All right, let's keep going with the notes. Let's have more fun. I like to do the notes as well because it makes roster reviews a little bit different for me. I've done over 150 roster reviews, so it kind of gets kind of I don't want to say boring, but the same thing over and over. All right, I always put, you know, I want to see their best tunes. You know, my Mara Jade is better than yours kind of thing. You know, my Jedi Knight Luke gets harder than yours. My Vader does more damage than yours. You know, I love to see these things. That's why we all watch the roster reviews. We like to compare our tunes to somebody else, especially the same division. All right, yes, your Grandma's Yoda hits like a tank. Since his SOKR mods are pretty good, and my Mara and Gideon are my 2 fastest tunes. Great job, great job. All right, we'll look at SOKR real quick. Let's get out of Jedi. Got my jazz music playing in the background. It's free from Streamlabs. All right, SOKR. 4 speed, 2 health. Very nice, very nice. I don't have SOKR, so I don't know how he should be modded the best. That's why I love my Discord. Anyone who's watching the show, you know, comment below if he's missing anything. Look at the health, looks good. Look at the protection. It's kind of what I usually see. Protection I see a little bit higher, you know, 55, 60,000 range. Speed, that's disgusting. 592. The fastest SOKR I've ever seen is my great buddy Oliver at 599. That is not easy to do. That's disgusting, bro. All right. I hate math. I need a co-host to be my calculator. All right. 592 plus 30 equals 622 divided by 2 is 311. So your old Ben and Bastila Shan should be 312 and 313. You do not want to be double up the speed. And that's very hard for people to do because that's putting great mods on Bastila Shan and old Ben. Wow, that's a good job, man. If you're putting him on defense, that's what he needs. As fast as you can get him. I didn't think he can get over 580. So that's fantastic. Health protection, I've never worried about. It's the speed and the damage and the tenacity. 62% is not too bad. If you try to get it to 80, because I can still ability block with Old Ben and my Bastila Shan. I do it all the time because they're over 100%. Look at the damage, almost 10,500. HMS Vengeance, CT, if you get that to like 12,000, those are the ones I'm like, 12,000 damage, like over 580 speed. Yeah, he's looking good, man. That is a well-modded SLKR. Do a little turn. Do a little turn SLKR. Good job, good job. All right, all right. Back to the notes. I really enjoy looking at people's rosters. I just think it's so fun, and just to hear what people talk about. That's why I love to do Discord call roster reviews. My great buddy Pennywise ruined that for me, but the shows get too long. I want to talk for too long. They're like over an hour long, and nobody's really watching those shows. So we'll save those for a real special thing. So my great buddy Hello There is coming up. He's right there. You see him right there. DDK. All right. Let's see here. So I always want to know, like, how is your GAC level? Is it as jacked up as mine? He didn't include any GAC screenshots, but he says he's currently in Erodium 4, and he says his last opponent was 10 million. Come on, Capital Games. I think Erodium probably sucks now. Back in the day, Chromium and Erodium was so much fun, but people are falling down on purpose, not playing, and then trying to dominate people in Erodium. People are telling me, Galactic Power, you know, Erodium. That's not cool, man. You're trying to beat up on opponents that are smaller than you. You belong in Kyber. I think anyone at 10 million Galactic Power should not be below Kyber 5. Should not. All right. I kind of took this question out. He says, I put in there, can you get a Reva cam or watch shard? I don't really know if people care about that are watching the shows. I really appreciate the ones that do watch the shows all the way through. Love you guys. So he did say it's level dependent. He says he can get a watch shard. But he's never had to get a Revo or Cam, as he's in a smaller guild to hang out. That's cool, you know, as long as you're playing Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Thank you, CT. So what I would say is that if you can get a Reva or a Cam shard or watch shards, whatever, I've always been able to do that. So I've always gotten into guilds that were way above what I should be in. You know, people look at my roster like, oh wow, your mods and your core is insane, but I don't have a lot. But I can get a Reva shard. I always can get a Cam shard. Always got a watch shard. I think I was the first person to get Geos way back in the day because I just like Geos. So I was always being able to get into a great guild. So for your progression in the game, if you can get a Reva or a Cam shard, it'll just elevate you into the next level. All right. So another important thing that I think I try to warn everyone, try to teach everyone, that's what my channel is all about. You know, I love Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I just want to help people out. You know, just avoid walls or things that I've hit in my journey up into Kyber 3, Kyber 2. This is the most important. What non-geo counter do you have? Most important. There is not enough time to build enough Galactic Legends and a fleet to be competitive. Gotta have non-geo counters. All right, so he says he's clean with SK versus Ray. Fantastic. My SK is always on defense. I build things to put on defense because I don't have a fleet, so great job that you do. So SK versus Ray, I see Arnold doing it, so good job there. Gas versus Ray, my great buddy Sputnik does it. He's got the nastiest 501st you'll ever see, so that's cool. Great job there. And then JKR versus SLKR. That's awesome. I slay that all the time. That's amazing. And then Troopers on Sith Eternal, bro. This is why I love the community. I didn't even know that was even a thing. I've got some nasty Troopers. I would make them as nasty as possible because I love imps and my Dark Trooper. All hail J. Trocious the General. Activate Dark Trooper. So yes, I would do that. I love Troopers. On Sith Eternal? No way. Wampa on C I've done. Now, of course, most people don't put C on defense because of all this. And then General Grievous is JML. I've done that all the time as well. Great job. Great job. All right, lastly, I always put, you know, for the viewers in your division and the next, what help would you ask for? You know, or what tips would you give? I think I changed this question. What tips you would give? He says, how do I get better in GAC? So for all you that are watching this show, I like my buddy Pokemon Rules. I think he's out there. He gives like really long comments. So I love that. You know, sometimes I get tunnel vision looking at someone's roster. You know what I mean? So definitely CT, you are in the Discord. You know, you can get in the training room. That's for one person at a time. You can hold divisions in the training room. So that's definitely how you get better in GAC. We'll kind of go over a couple things as well. All right, guys, so now let's have some fun. All right, first off, 7.6 million galactic power. You deserve a Sith bump. Thanks for playing the game. So to me, you've got 3 galactic legends. I would say make sure you have them at the profit relic levels that they need to be at, at least no less than R8. Great job, R9 there. And make sure you know how they should be modded in relic to take out whatever you need to. I don't have JML or SLKR, so I don't know what they take out, but I know Sith Eternal takes out a lot of stuff. I've taken out Jedi Master Kenobi. It gets kind of dicey. You got to have a tank in there. I like a 4-man crew. I take out JML. Darth Malgus alive. If you have Darth Malgus on defense, F you. It pulls my Sith Eternal. So I think you're good with 3 galactic legends. I always say you got to have at least half of what's out there in the game. You're trying to get Jedi Master Kenobi, so great job there. You'll have 4. So of course, the next most important thing is I'm in it now. I'm in speed. So CT, if you don't watch too many of my shows, I do very well in Kyber 3. I only have like 6.3 million galactic power. I only have 2 GLs. I've got no fleet, the hottest trash fleet in all of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I hang and beat people with triple what I have because of my speed. I have 7 tunes that are non-galactic legends that are over 350 speed. My defense goes before my opponents. It doesn't guarantee you the win, but it definitely helps. Very fast tunes, properly relicked, and properly modded core. I do well because I get lots of holds. So your core has to dominate. Your core is king. Your core and your mods are king. Then Datacrons. You only got 2. I've had like 3 of these maxed out, 2 at level 8. I've got 2 of the brand new ones that I'm working on. I'll probably have like 4 or 5 by the time I get out of this conquest that's going on now. Datacrons are so important. So because of all the counters that you can do, I guarantee if someone has a great Datacron and you don't, it would stop that counter. Gotta keep working on your Datacrons. They're super important. I know everyone hates them, but you gotta work on them. All right. What other tips can I have? All right, so let's go through the roster, and hopefully anyone out there can comment as well. So get out of your speed. Actually, we'll look at your speed tuners. You had your Moff Gideon. Great job. Super fast. You got Mara Jade. All right, I'm going to turn on the background music a little bit. I'm using headphones. It's a little bit loud. All right. Okay, so you got Cat. Always helpful to have a super fast Cat at 342 speed. So with Cat, when I look at someone's roster, I always think about what I'm using the tunes for. So you're going to eventually use this for Jabba. You want that swapped because on Jedi Master Kenobi, you want more health. Swapped, no less than 80,000 health. Speed, as fast as you can get her. Boosh gets up to 345, 350 speed. And then you want damage, no less than like 7,500. 7,500 damage. Like, as fast as you can get her, 360 is what she's usually at, and like 80 to 90,000 health would be super beneficial. Definitely R7. So like I was saying, your relic levels are super important. And then, like I said, if you can't get holds on defense, it just doesn't help you very well. If you can get at least 1, 2 holds, 2 holds on a great team is pulling 2 great teams from your opponent. Hermit Yoda faster than Jedi Knight Revan. I don't like that. I like Jedi Knight Revan to go first. This is a turn order that I like to do, and that's super fast. 339. Wow. If any of those mods are super fast that can go on a Darth Revan, I would do that. Especially if you don't have Darth Malgus. 339 speed. If you can get them faster, like I said, because nowadays with Aura Singh-led bounty hunters, he'll never take a turn. He could do 1 billion damage. He'll never take a turn. Be careful you're putting him on defense. Look out for your opponent. Also knowing like what your opponent has to take out what you have on defense. Don't put them down. If they have Aura Singh-led bounty hunters, he'll never take a turn. You'll give away super high banners. All right, Admiral Piet. Let's take a look here. Admiral Piet, you've got 328 speed. So that's a 248 speed Admiral Piet. Okay, we're going to talk about that. I build my defense, CT, or anyone that's watching, on Admiral Piet and Bad Batch being in my mind all the time. That's why you got to make teams super fast. Because Admiral Piet and troopers, they will run over you and get max banners. Now, you'd probably use a Moff Gideon with your troopers. That's why he's so much slower. But, like I said, all the teams I put on defense, your Piet and troopers would never take the first turn. Like all my teams are above 350. So I'll try to get them in that 355, 360 range with the boost from Veers. But good job, 328. I'm sure you'll keep working on it. Mods can always be worked on. We all have the same tunes. And then Padme, wow. All right, good old pads. Ooh, 82,000 health, speed. Ooh, 324 speed Padme. That's nasty, bro. That's probably one of the nastiest Padme I've seen in a while at my level. Because a lot of people move mods from Padme. You know, I had her alone for a while, but I'm telling you, this Padme, you could probably slow her down because your Moff Gideon is so quick, and give those speed mods to somebody else who needs it, because you'll always move mods on as well. I do that all the time. You'll always move mods on. You should be really using Padme lead with Moff Gideon with Galactic Republic support. I'm telling you, go watch my show on it. It's amazing. All right, Jedi Knight Revan. I like Jedi Knight Revan to go first. To pass Terminator to JKL. JKL freezes. Then Grandmaster Yoda gives JKL Jedi Master's training. I like a certain turn order to that counter. I don't even use Grandmaster Yoda with my Jedi Knight Revan anymore. All right, let's take a look here. 319 speed. Very, very nice. Very nice. You know, with the JKL squad for SOKR counter, it's only 35 speed. So it's still, that's good speed. Good job there. So your Hoda, to me, is a little fast. Let me know, CT, why is your Hoda so fast? All right. What else you got? See, most important, and then, of course, when you start building your squads, you know, yes, you got to have Galactic Legend non-GL counters. You got to have Galactic Legends to counter GLs, you know, even just to get to the back wall sometimes. But you got to have great squads to put on defense and great squads to take out your opponent's very high B teams, very low A teams that are non-GLs. So that's another good key to your roster to get better for Grand Arena. Like Dashy Boy has the best haircut in all of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. He's a defensive chess piece for me. I've never used him on offense because Seeker Missiles is deadly. Can't be avoided, can't be resisted. So Wampa can't solo that. He's disgusting. He gets a 20 speed boost from his kit. Mine's at like 367 speed with the boost. 311, so you're only at 331. So still, all my defensive teams are going first. Now, when he opens up first, you know, he just guarantees your opponent can't use garbage. You know what I mean? Can't use some kind of trash squad because opening Seeker Missiles will probably just destroy everyone. So I like him to be super fast. You know, if you have him at 360 speed, there's not many regular tunes that can beat Dash Rendar being that fast. So it would pull a great squad from your opponent. So I recommend him super fast. You'll work on it. You got a lot of chances there. What else? We got Grand Animal Thrawn. I like his new look. Don't really like him in the show too much. Like, I don't know. I'm still not iffy on it, but he is definitely one of the best tunes in the game. He basically has no home right now. 310 speed's pretty good. He has no home. I used to use him with Vader. You know, I don't have a home for him anymore right now. I'll find a place for him though. All right, you got Bastard Sean Fong, Grandmaster Yoda. Who else should be faster? Rex for sure. He's only R4. Just because gas counter, it could come down to the Rex nowadays because everyone mods gas very well. Boss should be super quick because of the ORSing-led bounty hunters. Very beneficial having a CLS pretty quick. Mine's like 319. You know, to have a CLS 319 to worry about that versus my other tunes that are over 350, very worrisome. My Jedi Anakin's like 379 speed with Qui-Gon Jinn and Ki-Adi-Mundi. All right, know what else that should be super fast in here. All right, go back to the top of the roster. All right, let's look through some factions and have some fun. All right, just a quick little overview of your factions. So first off, we always start with 5-0 first. An amazing squad, must-have squad. It is your big bang squad right after your Galactic Legend that should be reliced out properly. Rex being so squishy, everyone's going to go for your Rex first. And then basically everyone goes for Rex first. Now, of course, it's a great squad. Get him super, you know, lots of health protection. You know, this shouldn't be critical damage. I would get rid of that. It should be health and protection. You want him super thick. Try to get that as high as you can. Speed 300, it's not bad. He's in the 300 club. But to me, it comes down to the Rex. Like, so basically just to, you know, not make this video go so long, you know, I have shows out on how to mod gas in the 5-0 first. You check it out, CT. My gas is on defense. I believe it would be very hard for you to do a gas mirror match. I believe mine would win. My ARC Trooper and my Echo are relic higher. They do more damage. Gases probably just rule each other out. Perfectly modded for offense, 2 defense. Protection, beautiful, 144,000. Speed, great, we're about the same. Damage, I have you beat by like 2,000. So your gas would sit down first. Armor is about the same. So see, gas is, people just mod gas very well. So good job with gas. Now it just basically comes down to, you know, your supporting cast. So as you progress in your Grand Arena, this is what needs to be worked on, is your relic levels, mods. All right. Bad Batch. I'm not sure what's going on in that song. Let's skip that. Need to find a good playlist that I can design on my own. All right. Let's see here. Try to turn. Not sure if my music froze. No, okay, we'll do it like right there. Good job with Bad Batch. That's a lot of Cairo text, man. Really good job. I'm going for Lord Vader, so I'm going to R5 them. The Bad Batch ship is out, so that's pretty cool. They're a great squad. As I tell you, I look out. That's the first 2 people that I check for in my opponent's rosters. How fast is Echo? How fast is your Piet? Because they're offensive teams. They're always offensive teams. If you're putting these on defense, you don't really know what you're doing in Grand Arena. So definitely, great job. They beat what they outspeed for max banners. Bounty Hunters. All right, Aura Singh, so I look for. This is exactly what I look for. This is exactly what I do when I go to my opponent's rosters. I'm looking through the factions. Does he have Aura Singh lead? Does he have Zam Wessel? How fast is his Zam Wessel? Oh, he's missing some bods. CT, she's naked. She's naked, CT. And then I do the calculation all the time. I have to use a calculator every time. How much speed is she giving to Bosk? You know, I mean, how fast is their Bounty Hunter squad? Is it taking out something on my defensive wall for max banners? 300, so probably around 350, 360 speed with Zam Wessel. That's still very quick. This is definitely a squad you've got to work on, and you've got to get it down. Even Gear 12 with just a Relic Bosk is taking out all Darth Revans on defense. All Darth Revans. Easily, no problem. You should be. And then they're going to move on to Admiral Radis. Admiral Radis is always on defense in Kyber. Always. Max banners as well. So versus Admiral Radis, you probably would have to relic them. I've eventually relic them, but they're not too hard. They're not too insane. So definitely keep working on your bounty hunters. Great job with Fennec Shan. I almost have her at 7 stars. My great buddy Nemesis uses Fennec Shan. He has the #1 Fennec Shan in the game to take out Lord Vader. I've got to learn that. I'm going to do a showing up once I get her powered up. Definitely. Good job there. All right. Let's go look at Empire. We always look at Empire. It's a great faction. Show me that Darth Vader. Show him to me, CT. Let's take a look. All right, I've got to hurry up. Almost 27 minutes. See, so I love doing rosters. I can go on for hours. All right. Speed, that's a pain for both of us. Got to get as fast as we can. Health protection, you should never care about. Potency, very lacking. There's so much resisting the game. That should be no less than 100%. Damage, 9,000. Not too bad at all. Like here, should be potency. Primary, but it has to be offense percentage, speed in the secondary. If you're putting offense primary, it should have potency percentage and speed in the secondary. So that's, I would dump that mod. Critical damage, look for ones that have offense percentage. If that helps with offense percentage, that would be great. You'd be over 10,000. That's how you get over 10,000 damage Vader. Me and my great buddy Immortal, we both have offensive primaries here. It's just, you know, you want offense percentage everywhere you can get it, especially like this right here. For someone who needs to do damage, you should see offense percentage in the secondary. It's a great job there. Look at that. Oh, that's a god tier mod right there. Offense percentage, potency, speed. I'd recalibrate that to infinity and beyond. I would recommend Dr. Aphra. You got to have these crazy teams like Dr. Aphra, you know, Cal Kestis. You know, Dr. Aphra, Vader belongs with her. He's hitting like he did before the nerf. Disgusting. All right, what else you got in here? Got some troopers. Good job there. Don't like her Omicron anymore. Wampa just solos that so easy. But I heard her ship is great. All right. Ewoks, always got to show love. Can't just pass them without saying hi. Geonosians. Omicron, great for the guild. I do them all tenacity, especially Spy, all tenacity mods. I had them like 180%. Brood Alpha, I had them like 200%. Each other one was like 120% tenacity. Because when don't let Vader solo your bugs, you're probably still putting bugs on defense. 266 speed, not too hard for a Vader to duo or solo. Oh yeah, you could probably solo because look at his tenacity, it's so low. Because once Vader opens up with the Force Crust, now of course she gets 60% more, but it's still not enough. Vader will open up with Force Crush, land all 4 dots. First thing's going to Culling Blade. If you can't land dots on Brood, it's going to be Geo Spy. And then your bugs just crumble. Super high tenacity on all of them. Brood Alpha, super fast. Mine back in the day in Roading was like over 310 speed. Disgusting. They're still a great squad, but proper mod them, they'll get holds. All right. Hut Cartel. See, you're working on it. Good job, man. I'm so far from that. All right, Imperial Troopers, another great squad. I look at this tune all the time. It should be Veers, Colonel Stark, Admiral Piet, Dark Trooper, Range Trooper. You should not need Moff Gideon with your troopers at all. You can still do it, but that's just another team he belongs with. Moff Gideon with Gidme. Great job with troopers. They're great. Like how you have them right there. Max Banners. Max Banner. That Dark Trooper is still putting in work. Not even Gear 12. Highly recommend Relic him. You too, J. Chocious. All right. Inquisitors. Oh, bro. The worst grind in all Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I was grinding hard. Got them all to R7. You know, left the guild with my good brothers, you know, that I'm good friends with, that I've grown up with, just to get into a guild to get 30 shards of Reva. And now that Reva can be taken out easily, I've done it with Trey Elite. I forgot to put in Nihilus, and I beat them. So terrible. You know, all this hard work to get Reva, and she's easily taken out. You know, right now for you, I don't know if I would recommend it. Like I said, by the time you're able to get Reva, she's probably going to be obsolete. Phoenix will probably have another Omicron, and they'll probably destroy Reva. So I don't know nowadays, man. I hate Inquisitors. The chirotechs they require are just stupid insane. All right. Let's go look at your Jedi. JML. Great job there. Got him at... Oh, good health protection pool. Great job. Special damage, almost 11,000. Good job on JML. I don't have him either. I don't know how to mod him. Someone comment below. But that's an amazing relic piece. Looks like an ice cream sandwich. Love that. My favorite ice cream. All right, your gas looks good. Show me your Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. We're at 31 minutes. Good protection. Speed. Oh, bro, why is he so slow? For the JKL counter, I don't know, man. Being that slow, he's getting doubled up, maybe even tripled up. I don't know. I like him at least 230, 260 range. Mine's like 245. Damage. Ooh, that's beautiful. 12,000. That's a beautiful, hard-hitting General Knight Luke Skywalker. That's fantastic. All right, let's see what else you got here. Okay, General Knight Revan. Ooh, your Bastila Shan's not even relicked. I'm not sure. Against nasty SOKR squads in Kyber, it's probably not going to work. You're going to lose Bastila Shan. And you're going to... Old Ben, maybe not. You have him at R5. How fast is he? How much potency does he have? 190 speed. If you're doing the counter, fantastic. But, man, I've had to perfect my JKL squad. And I have great mods on Old Ben and Bastila Shan. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Good job to Omicron there. Good job at Qui-Gon Jinn. Good job. Qui-Gon Jinn's a must-have squad. You got Kiadi Mundi. Great job. All right. Night Sisters. I'm working on it as well. I got the Omicron as well. Okay. Old Republic Phoenix you should not be using. Rebels. Got your CLS at R5. Good job there. So same thing, you know, only at R5. R6, R5, R6. Definitely just want to work on their mods. You know, I have Chewbacca, all tenacity as well. Fantastic. 297 speed is really good for Chewbacca. Tenacity, good job there. The main damage dealer is Chewpio. Perfect modding set is critical damage. Okay, not bad. You know, 4 offense, 2 tenacity. He's the main damage dealer. Anytime they take a turn, he's assisting. I love Rolo. Great job. I love my Rolo squad. I do love Zeb's new look. That's awesome. Ooh, Admiral Radis. Good job there. So you're working on a lot of stuff. Definitely want to get your CLS squad perfected as well. 4 offense, 2 tenacity. Beautiful modding. 296 is really good speed for CLS. Tenacity at 213% starting off. That's great, especially if you're using him for offense. On defense, he's a dodo. He uses call to action too quickly. Damage 7,000, you know, R7. So definitely your relic levels need some work as well, but I know you'll work on that. Time is getting so long, kind of try to hurry up. Separatists are very, very important. You're doing the JML counter. General Grievous, fantastic. But I could tell you don't have a critical damage triangle. Speed, just because, like I said, I look at people's rosters of what I do. My General Grievous is now used for like SK squads. You know, you want more speed on him because of Mara Jade. You want more critical damage, especially for like for the JML counter. I like a lot more potency because he's got a land target lock, so I like a lot of potency on him as well. One change, I would change this. Critical damage would have health percentage, speed, potency in the secondary. Here, health, but put potency in the secondary. That's what he needs. Potency, health, speed. But not too fast. You know, 240, 250 is probably all you want on him. All right. Same thing. Relic levels need to be worked on. Relicking. Look at Droideka. Poor hello there. All right. Sith. Good job with your Sith. Got your Darth Revan. How fast was he again? 339. Like I said, be careful. Be careful. Your opponent's Orison-led bounty hunters. You got Darth Malik. All tenacity. Very nice. I hear that's good for soloing. That's fantastic. Good job with the speed. Good tenacity. I think with all tenacity, he probably should have a little bit more. Is that not tenacity? That's probably why, because that's not tenacity. All right. Okay, quickly looking through tunes. Dart Tray Omicron, great job. Savage Press Omicron, great job. Did you not have Wampa? Tuscans. Let's go see if you have Wampa. Where's Wampa? Oh, there he is. There's Wampa. R5. Great job with Hoda. I love Hoda as well. I like all tenacity. I've had speed with tenacity. I'm telling you, all tenacity, you can solo with him. Well, not solo. You need 2 other tunes because he gets buffs when they die. Wampa R5. I'm a work in progress with him. Like how he's modded right here is probably taking out all General Grievous. You want a lot of health. Speed, 250. When you get up to the SK, soloing SK and Mara Jade, speed can't be less than 240, 250. Health, no less than 80,000. Tenacity, great job. Try to get more. Mine's at 250% starting off. Damage, at least no less than 7,500. Yeah, Wampa's great. R7 for sure. You won't regret it. All right, that's kind of about it. I'll go back to the top. About 37 minutes. I don't like to do these videos this long. People just don't watch the whole show. But if you did watch the whole show, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I just love to see what people have built up in the game. So, CT, I think you did a great job, man. You got 3 GLs. You're going to get Jedi Master Kenobi. Your fleet's looking good. So the recommendations I have, Datacrons. You got to work on them. All my squads have Datacrons. They're going to stop a lot of the counters that you have. They can help counters go through. You know, it doesn't matter what Datacron's going on during the game, you know, but Datacron versus Datacron. Finish your factions, knowing your relics, you know, knowing your mods, how they should be done. But I think you're looking really good, man. All right, everyone. If you enjoyed this show, definitely blast the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Keep on Sithin. And until next time, Darth Kimchi signing out.